Welcome. If this message reaches you, this video is about the insecurity you're feeling right now. I'm truly grateful for you being here and for this message reaching you. So we're going to start off by looking at the insecurity that you're feeling. This could be around money. This could be your self-perception. This could even be recording without the proper twinkle lights. Gotta have the twinkle lights. So we're looking at insecurity you're feeling. We have the temperance reversed. Something is out of balance within you. Could be a give and take energy. Could be what you give to others and what you give to yourself. Or what you give to others and what you receive from others. You may be giving more than receiving. You also may be needing to take care of yourself, and I feel balance your emotions. You could also be going to extremes, as in I need to do more, there isn't enough that I can do, there isn't enough that I can say, I need to say more, and really sort of reel that in and come back to a place of centeredness and realize that that could just be an energy of frustration because you feel that nothing truly works for you. You've got to remember that those are just concerns that you have. It may not be a realization, okay? So when you reel that energy in, you're giving your energy back to yourself, and that's where it belongs. Then you have the energy to extend. But if you completely deplete yourself first, then you've left yourself drained. And what good are you then? Okay, so that's the feeling of insecurity, I feel. Going to extremes. Where does this come from? Part of me feels it's been the way that you were brought up, maybe a lack of financial security. There it is. Yes, it is. Came out twice now in the shuffle. You came from a place of insufficiency, financial insufficiency. You probably always, that's all you've ever known, okay? So that's just a mindset and a programming that you have to overcome. It's also a feeling of an opportunity missed. So a promise that isn't realized, a promise that isn't kept, a dream that isn't fully actualized. Those things that may have happened or have occurred to you in the past creates doubt and then creates overwork. Okay. Everything happens naturally in balance. When things are out of balance, that's when things begin to feel blocked, and then the result of that feeling of blocks creates actual blocks to your path. Okay, so be careful of the scarcity or limited beliefs. How do you move beyond this? I'm getting there should be more of a sense of that beginner's mind, a sense of wonder and excitement, rather than what has always been. It's a new mindset. Hangman, yes, pausing to reflect. Where is your mind coming in to play with this? Okay, having the right perception. It's all about your self-perception and how things will result, okay, what the outcome will be. So you've got to let go of the timing of events. You've got to let go of control in your mind and how you think these results will happen. Okay, because that comes from a place of forcefulness. Too much forcefulness is just as erroneous as too much effortlessness. or lackadaisicalness. Some things don't happen for a bigger reason. And sometimes we can't actually see that, and we don't know why until later on. And you say to yourself, well, maybe that's why this didn't happen. You know, maybe I didn't launch my mobile app because I didn't have my LLC created. That's why it's taken 7 additional months, you know, until I finally created my own business. What do you need to recognize about yourself? A healthier perspective, okay? That we do know that you need to see a different side of yourself in this, okay? Within it. You're living it, but you need to see a different side of yourself for it to sort of live and move through you more, okay? Yes, so we need to reverse this. We need to let the divine move through you. You need to be an open vessel, a connection from the higher realms to the lower realms, okay? An instrument. You are instrumental, and you've got to open to that. How you see yourself in this situation. So removing your expectations is what the hangman could be suggesting here, and changing your perspective, okay? Seeing the bigger picture of things. At one time, you may have looked outside of yourself for certainty, okay? So how are things working? That's not how right now, okay? You do not judge by vision. You judge by the faith, okay? So you've got to understand that you have the ability to change your environment, your circumstances. You are not the result of your environment and circumstances. It's filling the gap between that potential, the field of potentiality, and execution. Reversed is very limited potential. You doubt your capabilities. You don't have the resources, okay? But we need to change that perspective and what it is that you can do by filling the gap. Because not everything around you, success or failure, is a result of your self-worth. First, realize your self-worth in this. And not every outcome is a result of your control, okay? Came in with the Magician reversed, outside of your control. There are things outside of your control, mainly because I feel that you could be out of alignment, and we've seen that throughout the reading. This is where it comes from. Those missed opportunities where you didn't take advantage of a situation, where you didn't make it you didn't realize your potential, okay? You didn't make your dreams into reality. This is where it came from. It could have been that one incident that changed your perception entirely for anything that is coming, that is on your path leading forward. That one perception or that one incident could change your perception, create the block. Okay, what is the final outcome? What is the final outcome and result? Go with the flow. Let things happen.
If you'd like a personal reading, you can find me on Mystic Sense.
My name is Avea.